Hello Earth, welcome to episode 35 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming language and environment, or should I say the other way around, a programming environment that also has a language called Cell. So this episode 35, we're probably going to do the final episode of the season 1 today, because we have now a UI that works. I forgot to say that if you don't know what this is about, you can check it out at github.com/autocoding/cell. Link will be in the description, or you can jump to episode 1. We'll continue where we left off, and which is basically we have now an interactive environment. So if we do stuff like this, it will be foo bar. That will work. And if we do something like get me foo, yeah, it just works. So basically, I'm very excited about this, and maybe I have low standards. That's why I'm excited about it. But this is an interactive environment, so the dialogue should definitely not be here. Another thing that shouldn't happen is I'm basically going to do a bunch of things in this episode. First, I want to make a mobile version. So things I want to do: mobile version. This is going to be a short episode too. I have a short time to record today, but we're doing good. So I'm listening to the same album as the last session, by the way. I just cannot get it out of my head, so I figure I might as well play it. So I want the mobile version. I want well, let's fix the persistence, hide the dialogue, but be able to reference it. So why are we deleting everything? I need to fix that. And I also saw a strange error there. They say if I just send something like whatever here, I get this. Oh, that looks bad. Why is it like that? Why doesn't it look good? Because it's wrapping, right? Yeah. Yeah. So let's look at this one first. Must start with, so it has an at. Maybe I should get rid of all of this if I just, because first of all, is this escaping correct? I think this escaping when there's a, how do I escape things? Yeah, I think we check the escaping. We have tests, right? For quotes. Yeah. Do we have something on the texter for things that have quotes or not? Are we testing the texter? Yeah, we are. But I'm not sure if we're testing it for... Yeah. Yeah, this one, right? It's this line. I'm not sure if we're properly doing this this escape. Actually, I don't think we are. I think I didn't test it because it was so basic, but I actually do have to test it. Everything has to be tested, otherwise it's broken. That's my standard. Wait. Yeah, and this one... what would it be? it would be like this, right? Or maybe, wait a minute, no, that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm returning invalid output here. That's the problem, right? Yeah, the problem is I'm returning invalid output. So this output from receive is going straight into a response and then also, yeah, I'm just passing it to texter, but just basically passing some wrong stuff. Yeah, I'm just putting quotes there where I shouldn't. This is just wrong. This is not, well, this one is okay. This one is already not okay. Because I should basically quote those errors, right? Yeah. Yeah. What do I need to do here? Basically, it's some text that I need to have the quoter. Is it quoter? I'm not sure if I have a function for this. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, it is the texter. The texter takes a path. Of course, it's correct. I'm completely wrong. I just need to think of the signatures of the functions first. So the texter takes paths. As long as this is a text string, it will be valid, and then all I need to do is escape it. Now the question is why those escapes are not done properly, right? Yeah. I have returns here. Yeah, of course I have returns. It will never work. Replace the quotes with no space after. Is it getting more and more long, the error? Yeah. Yeah, I need to reset it. This is what happened yesterday at the end of the session. Yeah, this is fine. And now if I do foo, the error starts and then it's escaped like this. I was just expecting a slash. What's going on here? And if I do this, it gets worse and worse, right? Yeah. There's multiple errors here. Or rather, to chase them all, I want to chase one specifically. Man. Yeah. Hmm. So this in the parser, I guess, in the pather. Actually, what we should do here is if the parser gets an invalid text, but then again, I never added the validation here because I always assume the data space to be properly set. So this should start like this. So we start clean here. So the parser I don't care about efficiency, as you can tell. Yeah. Yeah, I need to understand what's going on with all those slashes. It only happens here. Yeah. Where are the quotes not being properly fixed? Oh, this is so wrong what I just did here. Did you spot the stupid mistake? I just did. This is supposed to be a quote. I need to remove that now. There's still an error, but we're still doing better than before. So we set this. Yeah, there's no escaped quotes here. Why? because I need to run the texter, I think. That's the problem with... Yeah. The message. But I'm running the texter here. So what's the problem here? I wonder. Yeah. So really what I could do, instead of quoting it all, I could just put it like this. Because the response is what? Here what I need to do is I need to iterate the response, which is paths. But why am I incrementing? I guess I'm doing sets, right? Will this work? Yeah. But now, why is this not properly escaped? This is not that fun, to be honest. But this because I'm using functions that I wasn't sure if I should be exposing, so I just basically I'm getting bitten by that, I think. Yeah. And I think that's a problem. Why is this not escaped? Yeah, I need to think instead of coding. I am putting the put text I could just basically parse this instead, right? No, but I'm not getting something. I'm getting already something that is parsed, so it doesn't make sense to pass it back as text. I'm setting dialog whatever from to user, dialog message to call. No, this is okay. Wait, the call. The call should be passed to texter in case it has a space in there. But the response is a number of paths. So what is the problem with doing this? I really don't get it. It's just an issue then on the other one. Yeah, I just need to add a test case for the texter for this. Wait, does the texter appear? Yeah, works on paths. Oh yes, that way around. That's why I was confused. So if I, for example, pass a text that says but I have to have if I pass quotes there. Why is this so difficult for me? I think I'm just tired. Yeah, could be. My input is, oh, it's the other way around. I'm sending text. Now this is so silly what I'm doing. From here, what I'm sending has to be parsed. So I have no problem there. The path for this and the path for this are completely different. This one is what I send. What I send is text. I do not send paths, whereas I get back paths, and I just need to do something with those paths to put them in the dialog. Okay, the issue has nothing to do with my manual input. The issue has to do with how an error with quotes is being represented. This is wrong. This should be escaped here. Why is it not being escaped? It's a great question. It should be like this. Like that. Maybe I have to use two. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, why do I have an empty one here? This looks correct to me. Why do I have a length of 9? Why is the spread not working? Oh, interesting, because the response, I should get an array of arrays, not just an array. Yep. No, it's correct. It's an array of arrays. An array with an array. No, this is wrong. Why is it so hard to see? So yeah, this looks perfectly correct. I'm injecting the array here. Yeah, I'm injecting this. It's exactly what I want. Maybe I have to put dialogue, right? Maybe, but still I don't see how that would break everything. No, I actually don't have to put dialogue. It's just the actual values. No, it's something else. Oh. My god, it was that extra comma. I was just second guessing everything. Okay, we're finally there. Wow. Just a couple of very small mistakes that really compounded. Yeah. Yeah. And if we now do this, it still blows up, but at least the escapes are correct. No space after a quote in line. Yeah. So we should do something. If paths error, something like this. Yeah. So fixed. And now no space after a quote in line. Yeah, why am I expecting a space there? Yeah, I think I wasn't accounting for this. I thought I did. First of all, let's make sure that and we're just gonna put the text. Now for the question, is this valid for data? I would think it is. Yeah, this is valid for data to me. The quote is the limiting. I escape the quotes, and I'm done. Yeah, why not? I could probably still use backticks, right? Okay, I will, but it's more readable than this. However, I need to fix this. So let's just add something to the parser or the pather. Nope. I expect it to be the call must start with, yeah, it would be the escaped, right? Yeah, this is a very good case. I think I never did this. I don't even know if I implemented this. Maybe I did. Yeah, perfect. Dequoted is, yeah, the dequoter. That rings a bell. I think it's something with the dequoter. Yeah, the decoder is not properly responding to the slashes, right? Yeah, it should have kept on going. Wait, I was supposed to escape not with backlash, but with single slash, right? Whoops, my bad. It was a forward slash. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Whoops. Much better. And does it work now? I think it works now. Oh my god, okay, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't have worked at all. Yeah. Let me just dun, 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 dun. Ah, no. It's forward slash. But this is a good test case. Right? It is. So because we didn't have any case of this, right? Of literal quotes. Oh, sorry, escape quotes. No, we didn't have one. Now we do. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't know how I could have missed that, but well. Right, and now it's stable. And now I'm going to use back quotes. This I should definitely not touch. Hehe. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop now, although I'm in the middle of it. I'll see you maybe later, maybe next time. Thanks for watching.